Yo, what's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the 10-Minute Mailbag, the MLB The Show series in which I take your questions from YouTube and Discord, and I answer them, and we have really cool conversations. We share our different perspectives, and we just kind of, provide information to the masses here and teach you some tricks maybe along the way. So today we've got a handful of questions queued up, and it's going to be another great week of content on this channel. So thank you for being here. Let's get to it. Before we start, quick shout out and a quick PSA. Shout out number one, we passed 7,500 subscribers last week. Holy crap. The road to 10K is fully happening. Could we get there by the end of this year? That might be a little too aggressive, but we're going to try. So thank you guys for helping me reach that platform, that milestone. Secondly, I'm being more intentional about uploading short form content, both on Instagram, Shorts, TikTok. Sometimes it's going to be clips of gameplay you might have seen. Sometimes it's going to be random stuff I'm recording myself, reacting to content drops and whatnot. So follow me on all those platforms. Links are down below. Obviously, you're already subscribing on YouTube, so duh. But the rest of it, go find me there. So here we go. 3 questions, or 4 questions maybe even. And we're going to get it popping. All right? 3, 2, 1, let's go. First question comes from Law. He is the law. Listen to him. Do you think shifting is necessary online? Jose Ramirez is an example. If I'm controlling him, he is not really a pull hitter. Curious of your thoughts. Yeah, turn shifts off. Turn shifts off entirely. I don't think you need to be shifting in MLB The Show in online play. Because, and this is going to upset some people, MLB The Show online play is not a direct reflection of real baseball. Shh, don't say that too loud. It'll piss off some people, and at SDS, they're not going to like that either. But it is not a direct reflection of real life. Even though J-Ram is a pull hitter, and Hank Aaron is a push hitter, for me, they are essentially acting as balanced because I am in complete control. As much as I can be. So turn off shifts. I also think leaving shifts on leaves you susceptible to letting up extra runs when you're pitching and playing defense. Feels like balls find more holes. Excuse me. Hard to speak today. Shifting is very much something that makes sense in sim, makes sense in offline. Situationally against certain opponents, you could always go back in to turn a shift on or play with your defensive positioning. Like if you find, for example, might be an extreme case, but if you find, for example, you're facing an opponent with their lefties, they either roll over a lot of ground balls because you're throwing effective changeups and off-speed pitches outside, or you're throwing effective hard stuff inside and they're rolling that over as well. If that's the case, you can turn your shift on when lefties come up and pitch to how, or defend based on how you're pitching. That's very high level stuff. I've never personally done that like a ton. It is certainly within your right to do it. Be mindful of your pause time though, because that's a lot of menu switching. In terms of just like blanket shifting, no, I don't think that's a good idea. You might occasionally shift your outfield, like if you play a game at Polo Grounds, you're going to pinch your outfielders towards the gaps. Like that's a thing people obviously do. I think we're talking about infield shifting here though, just mostly. And I don't think you need to do it. I think it's wise just to turn it off. There will be people who combat that. There are going to be people who disagree with me just because they like to be different. I'm telling you from the thousands of hours I've played MLB The Show over the years that I don't think shifting really helps you a ton. So that's just me. Thank you for your question. Moving on. From Danny Batts. I know it's early, but I was just wondering your thoughts on Extreme this year. Do you think it will be mostly on Legend or will they bump it up to GOAT? I'll cry if it's on GOAT. Yeah, I would. Actually, I don't know. Early in the year, I would have been full go. Like, yep, be ready for GOAT. Be ready to be upset. Be ready to be angry. But now that they've kind of taken GOAT away, like it's not an online thing. Clearly, it still exists in Diamond Quest and other places. But The shift away from GOAT leads me to believe there won't be as much GOAT Extreme content. I'm sure there will still be some. I highly doubt you're going to have to hit 4 home runs or 19 total bases with Nicholas Kurtz, said that slowly, on GOAT. I doubt you have to do it on Legend. I would bet 4 home runs, it might even be on All-Star. But maybe Hall of Fame. I don't know. We'll see. Extreme this year, I'm less and less excited about Extreme every year. And not because it's too difficult. I typically finish it within a reasonable amount of time. I just think they're going to tie something stupid to it. There's going to be an Extreme collection. There's going to be Extreme packs. There's who knows? Actually, the Extreme packs might be cool because if it gives us a Kurtz card that's insane, like a milestone card, might be worth it. I'm talking in circles now. But Extreme will probably be like an Extreme Conquest, an Extreme... There's going to be an Extreme Diamond Quest. I mean, they haven't said that, obviously, but you can just bet your bottom dollar there will be some sort of Extreme Diamond Quest. What the parameters of that are, I don't know. Maybe it's just every game you play is against 99s, every moment's against 99s, maybe it's all on Hall of Fame. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I am hoping a ton of it's not on GOAT, because that will immediately turn off a large portion of the player base. I know Extreme is meant to be, like, completed faster by higher level players. That's sort of the point. But it needs to present a realistic enough challenge for everybody to be enthused about trying it and continuing to try it till they complete it. It has to be. It's got to be semi-accessible. So you might have maybe like GOAT pitching moments. I'm trying to think of like other things that have happened this year. Crazy comebacks. Like, you're not going to have to like come back 9 runs in the 9th inning on GOAT. That won't happen. But I expect a sprinkle. Just a little sprinkle. Thank you for your question, Danny, as always. Next question from Noobmaster69. And nice. Is Ketel still worth it? I've got the stubs for him, and I loved him at his season 1 and finest card last year. So, yes and no. Yes, he is worth it in the sense that he is currently, hands down, without question, the best rated second baseman in the game. He is a switch hitter. He has a very fan-favorite swing. His fielding, though I've gotten piss-poor animations with him, is supposed to be really good. Piss-poor animations might just be me getting unlucky. I don't think his speed helps in that department. This card is not perfect, but it is damn good. And it is far better than all the second basemen in the game. And if you're not playing Ketel, you're either playing Bobby Grich or somebody in their secondary or somebody out of position. So, weigh your options there. Now, at the same time, is Ketel worth it at 336,000 stubs? Probably not. That's the cost-benefit you gotta weigh. Do I want Ketel? Can I get by with a free card or a card that's a 10th the price until Ketel drops in price, or until another second baseman comes out that rivals Ketel? Those are the questions you have to ask yourself based on your stub bankroll. As you can see, I have 2 of the most expensive cards right now. I have Ketel and I have Jimmy Rollins. Jimmy Rollins is incredible, by the way. I have played a hell of a lot of the Draft Conquest. I have pulled Eli Willits multiple times. I have pulled the 98s multiple times. I had a nice stub bankroll. And then, Weekend Classic rewards, I sold both Manny and Ubaldo Jimenez at like 100,000-ish a pop, 90,000, somewhere in that department. I made stubs off of Weekend Classic. I was in the Legend bracket, not Immortal, Diamond, which I didn't want to be in because I hate playing on Legend, and I went 4-2. Look at me go. So I got stubs out of that. And I was like, you know what? I'm a good boy. Pats on the back. Reward yourself. Get Jimmy Rollins. So I know you didn't ask about Jimmy. I'm just saying in general, Ketel is worth it if you have the stubs laying around. Ketel is not worth it if you're still striving toward Ketel, or if you think you can upgrade your team in other places, or if you're saving for collections. Screw Ketel. Don't go after Ketel. But if he's like a cherry on top, he is worth it, if we're being honest. But again, it's all about price point. Whatever you can stomach paying. If you don't want to pay 300,000 subs for him, I ain't gonna blame you. Go play Bobby Grich. Bobby Grich is really good too. Last question from Post Happy Streams. Is it insane to think they pushed Jacob Le Misérable, Jacob Misarowski, up to an 82 or higher at the next content live series update, which I think is August 15th? So let's take a peek at The Miz. Let's take a peek at The Miz. Is he a silver or a bronze right now? He's a bronze. He's a 71. So I have his baseball reference page up in front of me. Through 6 starts, 29 and a third innings. So he's averaging less than 5 innings a start. Not great for his stamina. So that probably won't move the needle. He's walked 12 people in 30 innings. It's a little high, but he's obviously struck out 40 guys in that amount of time, which is also very high in a good way. His FIP is his FIP is a little higher than his ERA, not a big deal. His whip is really strong, so he's not letting up hits. 4.6 hit per 9 as a starter is pretty damn good. He is due for a hit per 9 update. He is due for a K per 9 update. His walks or / control will probably stay pretty level. I'd argue he's due for a break update with how that slider moves. Home runs per 9. He's let up 4 homers. That's not that bad. 82 is a lot. I think, they've aggressively moved guys higher, like Jacob Wilson. I'm way over time. Jacob Wilson moved pretty fast. Skeens move fast. Misarowski is like, I think he's going to get like an 80 I think he's going to be an 80. I would not be stunned if he was a 79 at the next update, but I think he's going to be an 80. 82 is just a little high for that first big update. I went way over time. Please like me and love me, though I see more comments by the day saying that these need to be longer. So if you want them to be longer, ask more questions. If we can get tons of questions every week, I'll record them longer. All right? There is your call to action, so to speak. I'm recording this right before Hall of Fame content comes out, so I don't know what that looks like yet. I'm going to wait to record my podcast until I see all the Hall of Fame content. But you can still ask questions about it. So let me know down below if you have any questions. What do you think about it? Are you excited about it? Anything. I love having conversations with you guys on this channel. So thanks for making it possible. Love you guys. See you next time.